Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Howson gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, Peter, this is a guy with a real tactical brain, one who rarely makes the wrong decision. He won't go lunging in a desperate fashion and get caught out of position. He's much more capable of putting a tackle in when he needs it most, and usually very precise.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Del Piero, and he's certainly... He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. A chorus of approval here. It's really good play.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Torres.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's shifting through the gears. Torres! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Del Piero. Now that's well seen too. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Italy upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Pirlo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Donatoni, Gattuso, Maldini, and it's Pirlo. Now it's Vieri. Referee has just said play on. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Rodri. Another chance from a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Lovely feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Villa really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Subimendi. Great vision. Now it's Torres. Roberto Baggio.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Vieri. And it's Maldini. And this is Del Piero. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Maldini does really well to win the ball there.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Del Piero. He's found a way through. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Odo. Donatoni. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Italy have their third corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Donatoni. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Italy grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Il proprietario dell'auto blu parcheggiata davanti ai cancelli è invitato a spostarla, altrimenti sarà rimossa.
So we're into the second 45. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Donatoni. And that's a throw-in. And it's Pirlo. Thinks about the shot. Xavi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Balde. Ball played for Xavi. Odo. Plays the return pass. Now it's Villa. Now it's Xavi. Xavi. This is promising. Yamal. And the shot! Goal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Spain get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, He's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Threads one in.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Now it's Villa. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And that has found him in acres of space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Odo. Donatoni. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's gone for goal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Gattuso. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's cut it out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Subimendi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rodri. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Good read, needed to be. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely worked. That has been cut short. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And this is Del Piero.
Italy really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Maldini. Gattuso. Steaming on goalwards. He's had it taken off him, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a good-looking delivery. Roberto Baggio.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. And he's Torres! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Totti. Il numero 18. Filippo Inzaghi.
Odo.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Aims beyond the defence. Donatoni crosses it in. Piqué getting this one clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Il quarto uomo indica
Played
2
back
minuti
in.
di recupero.
Howson gets it away. Totti. Pirlo. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And Del Piero! Another big chance that gets away.
Italy really can be very happy with the way they're going.
That's at the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Spain really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.